Welcome back. Premium Advantage.
We're back.
There it is. Back it is, baby. Mobile episodes. This is a mobile version. Now, I forget sometimes folks...
Short. Continue.
Oh, it's a short. We're doing the long and the short. Premium Advantage. Doing a solutions episode on vehicles, on cars. So today we're doing a mobile episode on cars so that we can have solutions in the mobile industry. Not the cell phone, but the car industry. We've never done an episode about cars. So today is going to be a special mobile car episode where we talk about car solutions, we talk about car problems, we talk about situations in Houston, things to look out for professionals in the industry. Today we are here at Space City Center. Our co-host, Mr. Jacinto.
What's up, everybody? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be bringing you all kinds of really cool information today. This is a really special place. I'm really excited to bring it to y'all. Bam! Jacinto.com. Don't forget to check out the gear. Shout out to our sponsors, superfuckingfresh.com and sticky.net.
Cool, man. All right, so show us around. What have you learned from the time that you've been here?
Well, this is my first time being here, but I was at the very first location where they first started, and then they moved their way up.
Cool.
And I know that one of the things that I can tell you from the very top is that they are the most amazing when it comes to getting you into a car. Whether you have good credit, bad credit. I sound like a TV commercial, but, but I swear to God, like this guy's amazing. But also, there's a mechanic on site, so I thought we'd kind of take a look around.
Let's go. Let's
check it out. And
all right, so
you can see
auto solutions.
We're a little concerned about the sun, so I'm going to hold this up like that.
Yeah, that should work. Hey, we're all learning here. I see a lot of mechanic situations. They got a lift going on, so it's not just a car shop where they sell cars. I think they also do repairs and things of that nature. So that's kind of intriguing. A lot of times, folks want those integrated solutions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's, as you can see, there's all types of cars, all different.
That's right.
Sizes and colors.
Yeah, it should be intriguing.
Also, this is their shop here in the back. So we just actually saw some of their mechanics back here doing their thing.
I want to mess with them. I just want to go check out the area.
Do their thing.
Yeah.
But it's set up, man. It's legitimately set up. So we're here on the what side of town is this?
South side, I would say.
Southwestish, southeastish. 288 Alameda Road.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend it. Now we're gonna go talk to the owner here in a minute, but I wanted folks to just kind of get a good grip of what we're dealing with out here.
Yeah. Because if we see it just in the office, folks won't be able to kind of get a full grasp of the situation, as the nature of the technology is so that folks can go inside and outside.
No, that's exactly
and short and long at the same time.
And he's come up a long way, man. It used to be like, I mean, you see those like Uncle Buddy places on the corner with the thing that
that
thing. Yeah. So it's not one of those places. It's a legitimate place, but it's owned by an amazing owner who we're gonna go meet here in a minute. There you can see it is Space City Auto Center.
Sounds intriguing episode, mobile episode. Bam, here we go.
Yeah, so I'm shooting shorts while we're doing this, so just don't mind me while I'm doing stuff in the background. Cool. But this is the nitty gritty of it, man. This has got a lot of cars, so I'd say, why don't we go inside and meet the owner?
Get more information. All right, see you guys inside. Welcome back.
Oh, let's go. Welcome back.
Premium Advantage, baby.
Perfect.
It's a concept developed to help you save time and money in streamlining your professional solutions, such as commercial insurance, professional insurance for architects, doctors, engineers, car dealers, software developers, cyber liability, general liability for contractors, car dealers, business cars, and units. If you have a fleet, 10 cars, 15 cars, 3 cars, we can insure it. Okay? Personal insurance we also offer, home, auto, life and health insurance, jewelry, pets, we can insure those. We're an independent insurance agency since 2005. We get direct appointments with over 50 carriers, give you the most options whenever you quote, try to give you the most competitive options. We also have a membership program and help guys do 1040 up to $500,000 with 1 or 2 owners. We're available 52 weeks a year. Go to the website to set up your free appointment, thepremiumadvantage.com. Subscribe to the channel.
I meant to ask you, can you do it in a leap year too, on 53 weeks a year?
Dale. Dale. Continuous.
I'd love to see that year, 53 weeks.
Streamline solutions, insurance, business memberships, taxes, and today, the subject of the matter, cars.
Let's do it.
Cars in Houston, problems in cars in Houston, solutions for cars in Houston, for professionals, for businesses, for individuals, for professionals in the industry.
That's right.
today.
Got it.
Our co-host, Mr. Jacinto.
What's up to everybody out in 360 land? Don't forget, folks, you can move around. You can check it out. Move your camera, slide it around. Check out if you get an Oculus, try it out the Oculus if you haven't tried it. Come to one of our events. We're going to be bringing the Oculus with us so that you can try it out, because watching us in this particular view is cool, but I'm telling you, it's the next level, and we're going to be on the metaverse. We're going to be streaming it out there. So get with it or get lost, get left behind. You know what I mean? So shout out to our sponsors real quick, superfunkyfresh.com. Check out your Super Funky Fresh gear, superfunkyfresh.com, and sticky.net. You can get stuff laser engraved your pets and your mama and all that stuff you were saying. Yes.
Yeah, and you can also watch us on a regular TV, regular old TV. In case if you know what.
And
that
you
is.
can move around. Have you done that? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can move around the thing too. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Today, special mobile episode at Space City Auto Center, and the featured guest, Mr. Jerrel Richards.
Hey. Whoa. Thanks.
Got the golf
What's
bag.
happening, guys? What's happening, guys?
Hey, we're doing the questions. We're doing the
Yes.
questions.
Yes. Yes.
Come on, man. Well, thank you
what's
very
up?
much for being here today.
Oh, man, appreciate y'all having me.
It's definitely something that we want to share is the types of solutions available for folks out there. Streamlining solutions so that folks aren't lost going around, getting into businesses with bad cars, bad deals,
Sure.
looking for people that are grown in Houston, that are from Houston, that can give you some good information
Sure.
so you can have a solution.
Yeah, man.
No
So
doubt.
tell us about you. Who
Yeah.
are you? Let's do the whole who, what, when, where, how.
Yeah,
You know,
the
tell us-
history.
tell
So
us
that
about us.
what would you like the audience to know about you?
Well, about me personally, I'm Jerrel Richards.
Yeah.
About Space City Auto Center, you know, we're a full service dealership.
Oh, full service.
Yeah, we sell cars here, of course. Been in business since 2011. We service vehicles as well, so we service all our vehicles in house. And if you have any needs that problems with your cars, we can service them as well. We specialize in second chance financing, so customers with maybe a little troubled credit, we can definitely help with that. Get you back on the road, rolling with good quality automobiles and good quality payments as well. Been serving the community, like I say, since 2011, and we're really proud of that, and we're proud to help people in the community. So, yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
So where are you now? I remember you had a location before. Where were you before, and where are you now?
So we were on Post Oak Road when we opened up in 2011.
Yeah.
Road. What side of town is supposed to?
That's Hiram Clark.
Okay, Hiram Clark. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Hiram Clark.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
And
Shout
we-
out.
Yeah. And we started, man.
Yeah,
We
I'm sorry.
started in a old gas station. In
Oh,
the
really?
freezer section of an old gas
What?
station.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What?
On a cardboard table. You
What?
know?
That,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Cardboard tip. Oh, shoot.
Isn't that amazing?
Dude, wow.
Yeah, man.
That's
Isn't that
progress,
amazing?
man. That's
Yeah,
progress. Man. That's good to
it's
hear. This
growth.
one of the natures of this is for folks to go, hey, there is a road ahead. I gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. Gotta start somewhere.
Okay.
And we moved over here in 2014, where we're at now on 13722 Alameda Road.
Yeah,
Come
yes.
see it.
Check the details in the description. We're gonna have the links. Check them out.
Yeah, and so when we started here, it was just raw land.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Raw land.
It was
with grass.
It was grass.
Wow.
Yeah, grass. We
Oh,
built all of this.
that's
We were in a trailer.
Wow.
Up until 2019, and we built this
Oh.
building in 2019.
5 years to trailer time.
2019, so right before COVID.
Right before COVID.
Man,
we
the
built
timing of
building.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
And then, so for you to open up a new business right after COVID or during COVID, was that an interesting struggle? Was that something different you had to do?
Well, I mean, we were operating pre-COVID. Of course, we had some changes, happening in COVID, because we weren't necessarily essential, right? So coming into work was kind of hard, but we found the ways around that.
Yeah.
And then we just had all the guidelines, the masks, make sure that we had the safety protocol here. But 2020, COVID was a tough year. There's no doubt about it.
Sure, for everybody.
I took out.
Except for the billionaires, they made a big.
Yeah. They trickled some money down to us. That EDIL was a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then 2021 was a popping year. It was great. 2022 was good. 2023 has been good. So
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It
it
wasn't
definitely
too bad.
seems like we're in a reasonable trajectory, so long as everybody's on the same page about how to move forward. You know what I mean?
yeah, and Houston, man, we have a vibrant economy too. We're resilient to things
Absolutely.
that other cities may not be, just because of all the industries that we have here. So, and people always need a car. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Especially right
that's
now with this crazy heat, right?
Yeah,
We want to make sure you have not just a good car, reliable car with good AC, and all of that comes together.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, I'm interested about learning about how could folks that are looking for that solution of the vehicle, right? Because that's the main interest. Okay, I've got this car. It's either I have either an old car that's breaking down, or I have no car, or I have because if you have a new car and you're only you're not looking for the solution, right?
Yeah.
So which solution are you? Do you guys need both solutions, where it's like no car, we get you on wheels, or hey, an older car, we get you this in here, or which is more than you think? I'm curious about the situation. Because that's in the market right now.
I got a saying: you're either paying for an old car to get fixed or for a brand new one to ride in.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you're walking
on
your feet, we can definitely get you into a car. If you're having car issues and you want to trade out of your car, we can do that. If you're looking to trade it in, or you just want to fix it, we can do all of that.
What do you see as the most efficient, low-cost solution for folks? If sometimes folks are like, I'm not going to do it. That's the best one. Which one would you say is like, this is typically the better one, like a package situation where you go, this is typically better to get you on wheels for a lower cost, depending on the
you know what I mean? The type of vehicle?
Either the vehicle or the type of structure with regards to like your payments, how long they're going to be, things of that nature. The age of the car, all of this stuff, so that folks can go, oh yeah. Instead of some random situation, try this specific one.
Right. So everybody's situation is different.
Yes,
right? So you have credit that you have to look at.
Yeah.
You have income that you have to look at.
Right.
And when you're looking at a person's ability for financing, there's availability for funds to pay it, and then their willingness to pay as well. That's what you look at. That's how you determine if you can, basically qualify for the automobile loan. And then I would say just getting something that meets, your payment to income ratio. Like if you're making $3,000 a month, I wouldn't go over $450, $500.
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure that you can still budget for it and be successful.
Yeah.
In completing your payment terms.
Sure.
We have terms starting at 36 months, going to 72 months.
Yeah.
And I would think, the shorter time you can do that's still affordable, the better for you, because a car is a depreciating asset.
Sure.
So you want to be able to get out of that car, pay for it. If you want to trade, if you like a car every 3 or 4 years, you don't want to be upside down in the vehicle.
Sure.
If you're going to keep the car forever, then it just depends on what your habits are.
Sure. Yeah.
If you keep it forever, then you can take it out for 6 years.
Yeah.
But just make sure that it's not too old of a car that you're going to pay for 6 years. Sure. So all that kind of goes into it. Like a 3 or 4 year old vehicle, that's okay for 6 years. If you start getting to a 7, 8 year old car, you don't want to finance that for 6 years.
Sure.
It's going to be 14 years old.
Yeah.
You're going to be paying to get it fixed and paying.
Right. So don't do that. Right.
Don't do that.
So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There are people. Hopefully, that maybe you subscribe to the channel that you didn't know or you didn't think about it.
Yeah.
You give it some thought. You go, don't put yourself in that position from professionals that are giving you the rundown about. You know what I mean? That's good. That's good information.
You don't want to do
that. Don't. There you go. All right, cool. All right. So that's with regards to just that one. There's so many solutions because what happens is the car in itself is a responsibility, but then it also creates other potential problems, meaning the maintenance of the car, and then also like your ability to. Like if you don't have history driving, like if you're a younger driver, your insurance goes up a particular margin, you know what I'm saying? And then also how far do you need to drive this car? All of these little situations, so if you have what do you think about this? Do you notice, what are the trends that y'all are seeing at the level of the dealership where younger people are not getting, this is the age that we're seeing,
so we have first time buyer programs.
First time buyer programs.
Yeah, first time buyer programs are essential, It gets you into a vehicle that's affordable for you. You're not going to get your Scat Pack Challenger or your Corvette on your first-time buyer program, unless you come with a lot of change.
You're not going to.
Always got the
unless you come with some Chang'e.
Right.
But getting the first-time buyer program, insurance, of course, is a hot button.
We're here for solutions.
Yeah.
We're here for solutions.
So there's a lot of ways to get around having high insurance. You can get on. If you're a young 18, 19-year-old, you could get added to your parents' policy.
Sure, that's right.
Make sure you're a listed driver on the policy.
Right, good look at you. Yeah, it's a good experience.
That will help mitigate some of the cost. And then when you renew, now that you have insurance, you can get a less expensive
That's good.
Look, you know your stuff on insurance. It's definitely, we've been doing insurance for a long time, and that's one of the things that we always say. Sometimes it's better when it's coming from like a parallel industry.
Yeah.
This is the same things we see. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, start for a while. Your name is on there for 6 months. Then you can look for options. Every year, 6 months, you look for your options and try to get yourself attached from.
Exactly.
Is insurance higher in car insurance higher in Houston? And I know that for what I've heard, and I know this for a fact because I had it. I was living in LA. That Los Angeles has the highest of any city in the United States. Did y'all know that? Yeah.
What do you think that's attributed to? Is it theft? Is it?
Well, I'll tell you, my specific case is a crazy situation, and they told me happens all the time. So I rear-ended this lady, right? But I found out that she does that on a regular. Because no matter what, insurance is. I'm sure y'all know this with insurance. No matter what, if you rear-end somebody, you're at fault. Always. Right. So this lady was notorious for, and she would do it like 10, 15 times a day. Just go around getting slammed into her back. And she was like good at it, where she would jack up her car just enough where it would keep on running, and she would just take all these checks from all these insurance companies. So after I, told them, I was like, man, it was weird. It just felt, I've never really been in an accident in my life, and so when it happened, I was just thrown back, and I'm talking to them. They, after like doing their research, they come back and they find out this is the case. So then the lady tells me, this is one of the reasons why Los Angeles is the highest in, car insurance rates anywhere in the United States.
Was it a lady? Wow.
People like that.
People like that. But it a lot of car accidents in general because there's so many people in a small area.
But how can they keep paying her? Like you shouldn't have to.
I'll tell you what.
After a while, she got busted. I'm guessing that's part of what my case helped them with anyway.
There is a correlation in insurance regarding economy and higher claims. So whenever the economy is not doing as well, there is a definite correlation in those factors. Correct.
So maybe
right now,
maybe the city economy can factor into it, like with LA versus like Houston.
Everything's more expensive in Cali, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure.
That's true.
Cost of living in Houston is phenomenal.
Yeah, no, compared to LA, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Or New York, no, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, because there's room to grow. There's room to grow. Not everybody goes out. Fight over the space.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
I have a question about car sales folks, car salespersons, car sales people.
Sure.
Sales associates.
Sales associates. Thank you.
Associates, right.
So, have you ever seen the movie Cadillac Man? Remember the movie with Robin Williams back in the day? My question is, how did what was the term? Not car salespeople. What did you say it was?
Car sales associates.
Car sales associates. How did car sales associates get the reputation of being like sleazy? Of being like this, like trying to just get people and give them lemons. Like there's that movie. The reason I bring up that movie is like notorious for him doing that in the movie. But it's in every movie. It's like a thing that every sitcom. It's like a thing. How did that happen, and why do you think that is?
Well, I think it's just because they got a bad rap. Car sales got a bad rap because we sell machine mass-produced products, right?
That depreciate, right?
That depreciate in value and that you use. And you have to take care of the thing that you use. And if you don't, it's going to give you problems.
That should be on a t-shirt. Sure. That right there, that's gold, man. Yeah.
And so, a lot of people in spending their money have emotions behind their money, right? And so I go buy a car and it breaks down on me 2 weeks later, 2 months later, 2 years later, depending on that person's emotion. Oh, well, they sold me a lemon. No, we didn't sell you a lemon. We sold you a car. Happen to have issues. But that's why I recommend you get a warranty on the vehicle.
Sure.
Brand new cars come with a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty.
Every car?
Some are 4-year, 50,000 miles. Some are 100,000 miles.
Do you have some of those cars available with regards to the usage, like that are like within those 3-year marks available? That way you can go, hey, if you're gonna finance, these are the sweet cars that are low usage that still have this warranty on top of them.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That I think is something that people don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, give me one of those that are within that time period where they,
Yeah. So we definitely have vehicles that still have warranties on them, and you can purchase an extended warranty,
correct.
which I would recommend because the point is, if a new car comes with a warranty, right? It's brand new. The manufacturer knows something can go wrong with it.
Anytime, correct. It's a machine.
So a used vehicle, pre-owned vehicle, quality pre-owned vehicle, you should still get a warranty for that because it's going to protect your investment. Gotcha. Nobody can predict the AC going out.
Sure.
The alternator going out. The transmission. Nobody can predict that. We don't have a crystal ball. You just get a warranty. and it's taken care of.
Gotcha.
And that's such an awesome thing. That's why we're here, and that's why I wanted to come to Jerrel, because I've known him for a while,
Yeah.
but also this is
20 plus years, bro.
Yeah, man, and this is an honest person, an honest man that really wants to work hard to help you get your situation helped out. I know it for a fact because he helped me.
And not only that, I've heard accurate representation with regards to his information that he's provided. We're like, yeah, you may want to help, but do you have the accurate information?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
you mentioned in the insurance information, I'm tagging in the warranty information, I'm tagging in
Absolutely.
yes. This is within the, now keep in mind, folks should always cross-reference your information. The Premium Advantage, insurance experience 15 years, matching it up with sales solutions so that you can have a more well-rounded solution across the board.
Yeah.
That's the nature of the whole concept that we're trying to do. So thank you very much for enforcing that, so that folks can have good
Absolutely,
solutions
man.
in these cars. You know what I mean?
Feel free to check all our stuff,
Yes.
check all our information. That's why we're here. We're providing solutions and providing the right information
Yes.
so that you don't necessarily have to do it, but feel free
Yes.
to use your favorite search engine. Check us out.
Yes.
Check all the
Right,
information
right,
and,
right,
and all the calls, all the bets that I've called correctly. Check them all, man.
Yes,
it's there.
yes, it's
all
a nature
there.
because there's so much information out there. So wait, what? Oh, hey, and then if you're interested in providing more solutions, there's another space available. Set yourself up for a complimentary featured guest situation, and we'll go through it.
That's right.
Okay, it's amazing.
I have another question.
Yes, go
One
ahead.
more question.
You got him on line. No, ask him away.
Yeah. Why don't you have a like a Uncle Buddy's screaming at the TV commercial?
I actually just did a commercial.
What, really? Oh, we gotta put that on the link. We gotta put that on the
Yeah,
link.
I'll shoot it. So
Yeah.
What is it? How did it go?
It was
What's
a back to school.
Oh, back to school.
Back
Yeah.
to
Smart.
school event.
Yeah.
Smart.
And we just did a backpack drive here too. Actually, we have some
nice.
backpacks
Oh,
left.
you'll
so-
do that also?
Yeah, we have
That's-
backpack drive as well. So we have some backpacks left. If you want to come see us and pick up a backpack, school starts on Monday. Come check us out.
Look at that. Wow.
They're
Amazing.
stuck with school supplies, papers, pens, crayons,
Wow.
erasers, whatever you need.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Amazing. So interested in that exposure? Yeah, that's
But
good.
I'm not
man.
screaming at the TV though. I'm not,
Yeah, I'll help
You know what I'm talking about? Those commercials? Those things are hilarious. Y'all remember?
It's a marketing lesson.
yeah.
And marketing lesson at the same
Yeah, tell
time.
us. Tell us.
It's not my personality, you know. So
Sure. Yes.
you know,
Sure.
my personality comes across on who I am in the commercials I did. I mean, I've done a few. I'm not really always in front of the camera. Like this is the first time I've ever done anything like this.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
congratulations.
Really
baby.
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Thank
We
you.
feel special now.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, y'all are special.
This is the time Roberto walks around. Happens at
Because you get
least
to walk around.
once or twice
In
an
this
episode.
situation, you get to
This
walk around.
man here was born with ants in his pants, and so every once in a while they just have to turn loose. So we just have to go. We just go with it. It's like right in the
All right,
way.
hey, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
float your boat, you know.
How are you going to prove the concept if you don't show around and then you can check out the ants in the
Exactly.
pants?
What's going on, boss?
You know, sir? You, sir? All
Yeah.
right,
So do
amazing.
y'all remember Cal Worthington?
No.
He used to have those commercials in Houston.
No.
It was Cal Worthington and his dog Spot.
No, never.
It was Cal Worthington and his dog Spot. What's that?
Yeah, he's in the back.
Cal Worthington, his dog was always like a tiger or a elephant.
Oh, no,
it was
I
like
don't see
it was like this joke, and it would always like maul him or throw him somewhere, or
Yeah.
like, and it was.
Now, how much TV did you watch?
Man, this is like, in the 90s in the summertime,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
commercial would come
yeah,
on, man.
black.
And then, so anyway,
commercial.
it was one of those like super crazy commercials. And when I moved to LA, I saw him out there doing another commercial, and I'm like, what? So I looked it up online, and it turned out that he did some like shady business deals here in Houston, and he just moved to Cali, and he's like starting over. It's like, wow, man. And that goes back to my like car dealer like sleazy thing. Like he's part of the reason why that reputation has happened.
Yeah. Well, one of the cool things that is available.
Watch out for those screaming guys.
Yeah. Solid.
You know what I
Solid.
mean?
Don't go over there. Get over here.
It's kind of like the the fighter that shows up with crazy hair and a big like musical number that shows up.
Sure.
And the other guy that comes in just like whatever, wearing whatever. I'm
Yeah.
taking the whatever guy.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
the other guy spent so much time on the acrobatics and the show and whatever, and he wasn't thinking about the product.
He's trying to
about it.
distract you.
Boom.
Ooh, marketing.
This
Don't get
man does not
distracted.
distract.
Don't
This man
get
handles
distracted.
business,
I
man.
like that's a good thing. Oh, that's good. It's a magic. You turn into a magic trick.
I'll
And
drink to
plus,
that. That is
It's
beautiful.
the nature of the communication. Is hey, you got magic. You got you're looking over here and you signed this one.
I think also, some things about the car business, there's a lot of things that, I came up in a franchise dealership, and the practice there is different than what we do here.
Oh, really?
You have a greeter at a franchise dealership, and then you have salesmen, and they got to go back and forth to the sales manager, and then you go to finance to finish your deal.
Oh, it's always
Right, you pass the ball. That's
you're always there
yes,
for 4
yes.
hours.
Yes.
You're always there forever.
So we're a little different here. It's like you deal with one person here from
Oh,
start to finish.
interesting.
You know, so
Interesting.
you build that rapport, and that's why we have a lot of repeat referral business too, because we're going to take care of you from A to Z. Even if, you know, unfortunately, some things sometimes happen with vehicles after the sale is over.
It's
You're still dealing
inevitable.
with
It's
that.
an inevitable situation.
Right. You're still dealing with that person, you know, so you're not just pawned off to the next person.
Gotcha.
Which I think goes a long way for my business, and it's helped, you know.
It's the word streamlining that I perceive, which creates more solutions, because how would this person know what this person has gone through and given it enough care to go, oh man, we went through this and I already know the story. Right. If this happened, we have to prioritize a little bit better. You know what I mean? As opposed to like, you're next in line. I don't care. I don't have anything to do with you. I'm
You're just another number of
yes.
Yeah.
Number 15.
Yeah. So that's interesting that you mentioned that, is that you saw a pattern that you noticed had its issues, and you. When it's my shop, I'll prepare these little solutions that I feel are more valuable. And the growth in your business kind of shows the nature of that solution, you know, being nice. Yeah. Good job on that. Congratulations. That's
thank you.
Stuff.
Thank
Good
you.
stuff. Because it takes effort. People don't see the effort that it took to go, hey, we got to go through this process so folks are happy.
Have you ever been in a dealership for 1 million hours? I've done it
so
many times.
Yeah, I have a whole thing about how to negotiate. You can't just walk into dealerships and start negotiating. You got to do a lot.
The amount of life we've lost in those, man.
You could come in paying cash. I'm gonna pay cash for the car, and you're still gonna be there for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
I would say one is something that you can say to the audience, to the folks that are looking for a car, to have like already known, so that when they walk in, it's not like fresh start. You know what I mean? Like research this information, that information. That way, it's not from a blank, which you can do, but at least something in the back end where they can go, I should do this before I even go.
Know what you want when you come in.
What you want,
because everything's technology now. Everybody has pictures and information about
know
cars.
what you want is a good one
before you show up.
You can look through everything and kind of have an idea for what you want. Know what your budget is.
Yes.
You know, realistically.
Yeah. But people don't know that sometimes. It's hard to catch. You guys can help with that little factor.
The big word was realistically.
Yeah, realistically. Right.
Realistic budget, and then just come prepared with documents. You know,
Sure.
your proof of income.
Yeah. Okay.
Your proof of residence.
Be ready.
You know,
what's some good proof of income? Just your bank statement? Can you bring a check stub? How do you?
Check stubs if you're W-2, two most recent. If you're self-employed or 1099, 3 months bank statements.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Work. You know, you'll need insurance to drive off. So
sure, the premiumadvantage.com. If you're missing something, just go there, go see your appointment, get that solution streamlined. It's one of the things that I tell folks is when you're setting up your budget and you know the car that you want, like get your quote at that point.
Right.
Don't get your quote after you signed up and purchased the car.
Right.
What do you mean? People explain that.
So sometimes when we go, I'll purchase this vehicle.
And now I need insurance.
Now I need insurance.
And it's like $700.
Yes, correct.
What?
Yes, correct. So when the solution is know what you want, means I know what kind of car I want. I should get myself priced on the insurance so that I have the totality accurate budget in my mind,
monthly,
as opposed to
yes,
this is a streamlined solution. Is my perception.
I thought you can't even get a car without insurance. How do they get the car?
Well, no, I mean they sign and they're trying to get it and drive off the lot. But if you have insurance already, you can drive off the lot, but you have to add that car to the policy.
Oh,
so it's just like a temporary period where your previous insurance covers your new car. But I had that just happen.
It happens
2 weeks ago.
Okay, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, it happened. This lady wanted to buy a Kia Optima. You know,
sure.
Insurance on Kias. Crazy. Kia Optima is
Yes.
crazy right now.
What? Yes,
because they're stealing them right now. They're stealing them left and right. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
They're stealing
The
these
insurance
Kia
companies are
Optimas.
so on point with regards to data and things of that nature. They're very quickly able to nope, stop that. No.
Dang, dude.
So,
The lady wanted a Kia Optima. Her insurance quote on that, I kid you not, was $2,000 down.
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, and she bought a Maxima. I think she drove off with her insurance was like $250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Oh my God!
So now that
I had
solution.
no idea.
Well, now we see how we are learning. You see how we now that I understand why the nature of those cars is so high. I go back to the team and I go, guess what? We learned on the last episode about please be mindful whenever those because people may just want to add them and it's like, oh, dude, you pay this way. Oh no. So it's good to know.
I didn't even know that. That's amazing.
We learned these little things
It's
about
like a viral theft thing going on in Kids Optics. They're like really easy to steal.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah,
That's my next question. Why is that? Why are they picking on them?
They're really easy to steal. It's like a TikTok challenge. Look it up.
Who wants to go steal Kias?
Because they're that fast to just run off with. Wow, dude.
It's crazy.
Is the catalytic converter thing still hot too? People still stealing those?
Yeah.
They're still stealing.
You worry about that because you have an open dealership here. I mean, can people just walk on and just grab him?
I mean, no, I got cameras, and
Dogs and all kinds of stuff.
I don't have dogs. I got cameras and alarms, and I mean, yeah, of course, we've all been got. Right?
Sure, yeah.
But, I mean, I've been fortunate. They haven't hit me too hard. Don't hit me.
Yeah. I get you on camera. Yeah.
Is that a really big, humongous thing in Houston? I don't even, or is that just a nationwide thing?
On the insurance side, I don't recall the last time somebody filed a claim or something like that.
In LA, it's constant,
no
man.
kidding.
Yeah.
To the point where there's a comedian friend of mine. Shout out to El Gordo Mamon. He lives in San Jose, California. His whole thing is about stealing catalytic converters because he looks like one. He looks like a common catalytic converter theft person. And he has a whole bit.
I got the shirt. I got
So he makes videos. He makes videos where he shows up to a tacos, like a restaurant, holding a catalytic converter. Like, hey, how many tacos can I get for this? But that's his thing. And it's a humongous thing in California.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't realize it, and they got me 2 days after I moved there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know.
Things in Houston,
it wasn't a big
what
deal.
I see is AC coils from houses.
What?
I've seen those. I've
There's
heard of
precious
those.
metals in those things.
Like copper.
Oh, yeah.
But the precious metal in a catalytic converter is like
Platinum,
super. Yeah, is it platinum?
Yeah.
I know it was more than copper.
We need one more person to fill in these gaps.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? We got the reason, but we understand it's happening, right? It's cool. We're all learning.
But there's ways to prevent that theft because they put some stuff that you can put underneath the car
How to
too.
prevent it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking for the catalytic
Yeah,
converter?
yeah.
No. My cousins, shout out to my Mexican cousins out in California who are all mechanics. It's just a deterrent.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, I mean, that's anything, right?
No, but some of these guys
They want
are
it.
pros, man.
They're looking for that challenge.
Yes.
I only hit up the ones with the one.
He's telling his homie, I can get this in 10 seconds. I can get it in 8 seconds. I can get it in 7. Dude, that's so frustrating for a car owner. I remember the day they took mine. I didn't know. I'm from Texas, and I start my car and it's just super loud. And my neighbor comes and goes, "Hey man," he's yelling at me, and I can't even hear him. And I turn it off. I go, "Hey, I think I need to change my oil or something." And he's like that. He just starts laughing. He goes, "Man, they just stole your catalytic converter." I'm like, "My what? I'm like, "Man, I didn't know." And he's like, "Yeah." And then they explained it to me. Yeah, this is a big deal in California. And they saw you a mile away with your Texas plates and coming in with that fat converter. It was this is for children. I'm talking about the car.
Yes, I like it. It's a good information. All the solutions that folks, if I'm in Texas, if I park outside, it's the biggest thing. If I have a garage, it's not so much of a big deal. You know what I mean?
It's still happening here. They're still
for sure, man. It's always gonna happen everywhere. Now, anyway. So back to solutions. Back to solutions. So we talked about car solutions. We talked about entrepreneurs. What are some solutions for folks that maybe you think like to change cars all the time? They don't really have a problem with regards to that. What are some thoughts about
leasing?
Once a year, twice a year, where they're like, man, I just want my car once because they like that fresh car sense.
I do a lease on that. Leasing is
really low mileage.
For that. Yeah, low mileage, and leases are real affordable as well.
What do you mean by low mileage? I mean you're not going to not use a lot of miles on it.
Yes, yeah. So they have lease plans are 7,500 miles a year. 9,000 miles a year.
Oh, that's too little.
They go up. They increment.
Go up.
Yeah, they increment in 1,500 mile increments most of the time.
Sure, 1,500 increments.
You just got to know what your driving habits are.
Yeah.
because if you go over the miles that they allow you, you pay.
Yeah. Oh, keep that in mind. Yeah. If you go over the miles, you have to keep this in mind. People sometimes. And that's what the nature of the miscommunication. Somebody's so hyped about a car. Yeah, I can afford a 300. Yeah, I can afford a 5,000. Yeah, I'll take that.
Because it's much cheaper to lease.
What do you mean I can only drive it?
Because you're not purchasing the whole car. You're paying for half the car. Because you have, for your lease term, if it's 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, then you'll have a residual value at the end where you could refinance that, or you could just give the keys back and walk away and go get another one. But there's a caveat which you have to read the fine print, because if you get that real low payment, it's because you're only driving or allowed to drive 7,000 or 8,000 miles a year, right? So then when you bring it back, in year 2 and you have 40,000 miles.
Now
on
you
it,
got you. Now
you're paying like $1 a mile or
Right.
whatever it is. So just make sure you read your contract on that. And they have, if you're going to drive more miles, just get the more mileage plan, and it's still going to be affordable.
Yeah.
Does that Ferris Bueller trick work?
Negative.
No? Oh, maybe because it was an old classic car that you could do it on an old car?
Yes.
Is that why it worked?
Yes.
Or was it totally
I have
fake?
no idea.
I mean, it was probably fake, bro. I don't think
I don't know.
I've ever seen a
No,
car
yeah,
where
yeah.
you
But that
put
was
it-
like it was like a 40s Corvette or something, like an old car. I think you might be able to do that.
Where you could run the tires backwards.
No, I mean, I'm sure you could somebody could definitely break apart the dashboard and.
No, that's what he said they had to do because it stopped working or it didn't work or I don't know what. That's what they said they were going to crack it open, and that's when he was like, nah, let it go, and that's when it
just
just
like
falls out the back.
And the recap of the 80s.
So I was just I was trying to help out.
Is that a Vet or a Ferrari?
I thought it was a Vet. I don't remember.
It was a Ferrari.
I don't remember.
Let's see.
Hey, somebody out there, look it up. Check us out.
Check it out. I think it was a Ferrari though.
Yeah, I think
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
Google it tonight.
Yeah, no, I want to see that part again. But yeah, no, I was trying to bring a solution to the people out there leasing, but sorry, unfortunately, you can't do that.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
So many solutions today. So many solutions. So much information with regards to how to keep your costs low,
Yep.
how to budget yourself, what to think about whenever you're budgeting, your habit, all of that stuff that comes into conclusion. Folks are just kind of thinking, I'm just going to do this. Hey, there's a sequence of events that get tied to your decision to own this car. And sometimes folks that are new to the industry, don't know. So this is one of the natures. Thank you so much for sharing this. What else can we share for people, for folks? What specials can Space City's Auto Center provide? What kind of situation or events that you guys may have?
So as I was telling you, we're still doing our back to school sales event.
All right.
So we have down payment starting as low as $1,000.
Oh, okay.
Of course, with approved credit. On the right vehicles, we have payments as low as $300 a month as well.
Oh, okay.
That's the specials we have. We of course offer warranties on all of our vehicles.
Sure.
Something essential that we didn't talk about is gap insurance.
Oh yeah, gap insurance. Look at you.
What is that? Yeah,
So
how does
gap
that go?
insurance, when you purchase a vehicle and say something happens to you a year later and it's totaled out, some lady that likes to play victim of cars and you end up totaling your car out. Your insurance says, what your vehicle's worth $15,000, but the bank says, well, you still owe me $25,000. Well, the gap, that $10,000, the gap insurance covers that. I'm in the car business. I'm in the car business, and that's the one thing I purchase every time. Well, actually, I don't purchase cars anymore because I drive my inventory.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
However, like my mother, she bought a car. You gotta have gap insurance, mom. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that's so important? It's almost like kind of betting, no, that something might happen?
It's super low cost.
Yes, the cost is so minimal. Like at most, it's 5% of your amount financed, right? And then it can save you thousands of dollars. And a car is a depreciating asset. No matter what you say, it's going to depreciate unless you have a classic car, 25 years older.
But even those, if you drive them, they're going to start depreciating, right?
They will, yeah, certainly. But I mean, you don't drive a classic
you wouldn't
car,
drive a classic car.
right?
That's the whole point. Yeah.
So the gap insurance is just it's a must-have.
Yeah.
Well,
one of the things in insurance that I've noticed is shifting the deductible amounts. Folks, back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, $500 deductible. I noticed folks are increasing those deductibles to keep that, just so you can keep that in mind as you offer a car. Have you tried $1,000 or $1,500 deductible? Because now $500, it's nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Really?
So to kind of offset that increase in cost on the one end, I would say just look at to going to $1,000 or $1,500. That way, and the goal is for nothing to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But those $500 deductibles has been around since 2000s before that. So that was, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind as you go home. You do that. That's one of the things that we're doing because
you lower your monthly payments.
all of the insurance companies are
the
increasing.
deductible's higher.
I remember when you reminded me now when I bought my car, I bought it brand new, and I remember the guy, and it was the 5-hour thing, and I'm just at the end, just like, yeah, man, just let me out of here, just whatever, yeah.
I'm not going to keep you for 5 hours.
There you go. And I think they do that on purpose. They do the most important part at that moment, so that I'm just like, yeah, all that. Give me all that, all the bells and whistles. It comes with the sleigh, and I'm like monkey on it. I'm like, take all that. I'm down for it. But
ready to go home.
But I remember him saying, because he was offering the all the different plans, and I said, well, couldn't I get it for longer, or shouldn't I, move this or do that? And I remember him saying, it's almost it's like you're betting that the car is gonna break.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not betting that the car is gonna break. It's just like I could drive off right now and someone could just T-bone me, Right.
Yeah.
So is that was he trying to do some sort of move on me, or you think it was like
Everybody's perception is different about your risk exchange. Whether you can sleep at night or not, everybody's different. You know what I mean? And so you just have to know this is my exchange. I'm willing to sleep with it so people can.
Let's do an entire episode on that.
Sure.
We need to get someone who, like, that sounds really interesting. I'm always
for
that
sure.
risk
It's a
reward.
big one.
That's something that's fascinating. to me.
Yeah.
Oh
It's a big
yeah.
one.
That's amazing.
It's kind of like health insurance, right?
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, it's all correlated.
Yeah,
with
like
the
I'm
same-
not betting I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah,
right. But you never know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's part of the pool. That's how it goes.
Well, I wanted to get bigger or less, move things around, and he was just like, nah, let's just keep it what it is. And I'm like, yeah. It's just so fascinating, man. How you can do it. Like you said, the perception is different for different places.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Cool. Shoot. I know. I'm out with all this good
You sure
conversation.
about
What else can we share?
Well, we can share a lot.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Bring it.
We have about
So-
2 more minutes before this whole the battery.
Okay,
little
so
thing
we don't
goes
really
out.
talk.
2 to 3.
This doesn't really have anything to do with
Sure.
car business. More
Go.
entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship.
And business growth, right?
Yes. Go.
So for people that are looking to start their own businesses and get their own businesses, my advice to that is, start small.
Nice. Very nice.
And don't grow too fast.
Right.
And then when you do grow, make sure you have the people around you that share your same vision and that can help you get there. Because we talked about where I come from, but the only way I've gotten to where I am is because of my strong team.
Nice.
And
Nice.
so I think that that's key and essential, that you surround yourself with good people that want to help you get there. And then of course you got to take care of those people as well.
Right.
That's real important also. So that's the last thing that I would like.
And that's the hardest thing, I think, of being an owner, a business owner, is finding someone who can put as much passion into it as you, because you're the owner. You're going to put a lot of passion because you put your heart, blood, sweat, and tears. But this person's just collecting a check. So how does someone flip that mindset? How do you do that? How do you get people?
Commission?
Boom. And consistency,
Incentive,
right?
baby. It's about the incentive. What makes you happy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what we need to do to make you happy.
Real talk, because not everybody, people are motivated by different things.
That's right. That's
You know?
right. What makes you happy? How many cars do we need? Or do we have to? What combination of situations can we get to get you there?
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. And so long as you consistently communicate and that gets delivered, that's like, okay. I sold 5, or 5 got financed, or 4 down, or this happened. Yes, let's do that. You have being able to equate that's awesome. And it looks like you've been doing it successfully. So good job.
What's the next move, man? Are you thinking about expanding it even bigger, or are you good right now?
I'm
You
good.
said you want to start
Yeah.
small.
I'm good on the dealership
small. I
side.
like that.
So, one thing that I would add is the body shop, because that's the one thing I don't have. We have the service and the sales. I have a body guy, but I don't have like a place for it on the lot. So that'd be the one thing I would add here. I'm good on dealership because, like you say, the team is hard to come with people like that.
To build that team.
But of course, I've been doing other things. I'm doing some real estate now as well.
Real estate solutions. I like that. That's good. That's good.
Well, you have a space back there. You have like all that goes back. We were seeing it back there. You could put a body shop back there, no?
We have some space for body shop. Yeah. So it's coming, but
one step at a time.
The steady growth.
Yeah, right.
not too much at once.
Sure. I like it. That's definitely a good information. Sometimes folks feel, I want to be here. Hey, a little bit at a time.
Shout out to the TikTok revolution and people thinking they can just do it right away.
Yeah, that's one of the big things. Is you gotta watch the whole thing, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Time is relative.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight.
Nope.
That's what they're seeing, man. It's like watching these kids. They see NBA players busting threes from half court, and they think, I just go out and shoot a 3 from half court. Like, no, you don't realize he was in the gym all day, all night for years to be able to shoot that shot.
And he's still in the gym all day,
all
night.
Yeah, exactly.
Consistency. It's about one of the big consistencies. Consistency in the plan. Consistency in the plan. Just keep going. I like it. Cool. Anything else you want to share before we close out?
No, man, I think we've covered it pretty much. Just go to hahacinto.com and check out superfuckingfresh.com for all your super fucking fresh gear.
What about you? A website? What about website?
Come see us. Space City Auto Center. I gave you the address, 13722 Alameda Road, Houston, Texas, 77053. You can check us out online, spacecityac.com. Social, Space City AC1 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Space City AC1. So, is it X now? It's not Twitter anymore?
Yeah.
Right, it is.
Yeah, it's X now.
More updates. Cool.
Hey, when you gonna get one of those things that
Man, I used to have the dancing man.
Yeah,
Dancing man. We wore him out. And we were just talking about that in our meeting.
He walked out.
Yeah.
No, it's
Are you gonna get another one? Or is
Yeah.
that something that's become cliche, or what's up with that?
I mean, who cares if it's cliche? Do it, right?
Why? Does it work? Does it work, or is it just you just like having it?
I mean, it draws attention,
That's
right?
what it is.
And if you can draw attention, because we've had people come in to buy from us or get service from us, like, I didn't realize there was a dealership here. I drive by here all the time, right?
Really?
Yeah. And so we were talking about, we need to do something to bring attention. Because, you go by, you have flags around and dancing men or gorillas,
a whole bunch of them. Yeah.
So, I think I'm gonna bring my dancing man back. We wore them out. They got a hole in them. I tried to tape them up with some duct tape.
That must look crazy.
Let's go to work.
Yeah, one arm was all. Go to work.
Yeah. I mean, that's back when we were on grass,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I love those things.
Get a dancing man, baby. Cool. Anything else? Anybody else? Good to go?
Good, man.
Let's go.
All right, man. See you guys next time.
Bam.